Hey everybody, welcome to Conversations in Coruscant. I am your hostess, Krystee, the Empress, from Diary of a Sith Chick. I also have with me today Red5Mom standing by, and Dan Spina. Spina. I know it's Spina, but Pete always calls you Spina.
And I'm still trying to train him.
Oh God, good luck. So today on the show, we are going to take just a few minutes to kind of talk about Star Wars Day. By the time you see this, it will actually be Star Wars Day. So, happy Star Wars Day. May the 4th be
Star Wars Day!
Yay!
Everybody's wearing their Star Wars shirt but me. I'm still in my work clothes.
That's okay.
So do you guys have any plans for tomorrow?
I do, actually. My daughter has a little friend who's never seen the Star Wars movies. And she's such a cutie. She's actually dating my son, too. And so I'm like, you cannot be in this house and not know Star Wars.
For sure.
So she
no doubt.
But she actually went out and she bought these little Star Wars pajamas, she says, because I want to fit in.
Oh.
So, yes. So we're going to introduce her by watching A New Hope tomorrow night.
Perfect.
For Star Wars Day with her and initiate her and get her started.
Yes, indoctrinate her.
Yes.
Good choice.
I agree. What about you, Spina? You got any plans?
Yeah, I'm going to have a gaming and a watch day, so I'm going to have two TVs set up in my living room, and I'm going to be streaming Battlefront on the PS4 and
Yay!
watching the movies, watching Rebels, watching Clone Wars, whatever I'm feeling like.
All Star Wars, all day long.
All day long.
Exactly.
Yep. So,
If I
hey, if
didn't
anybody
have to
wants
work,
to play.
that would be too. I have to work till 2 tomorrow, or I would. But I am taking Star Wars treats for my preschool class.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to bring me Star Wars treats tomorrow in my office. I'm just saying.
I made these little things for them. They're
Oh, those are fun.
You have to put them up there, right? Can you see them? They're lightsabers made of giant pretzel sticks.
That's
with
fantastic.
chocolate on them. So.
Those look amazing.
So I'm going to share those with my school class tomorrow.
That'll be a good snack for the kids. I have to work tomorrow, and that's okay because it's basically my religious holiday. So I am wearing my Star Wars T-shirt to my office, where we're not allowed to wear T-shirts until like Fridays usually. But I'm wearing a Star Wars T-shirt. I don't know which one I'm going to wear, but I am wearing one. So
Rebel.
Yeah. No.
No.
Oh, you tricksy. Well, it's fun. My entire office knows how much I love Star Wars, so I mean, really, anyone knows how much I love it.
Yeah.
But so I get a little bit of a pass on the no T-shirts rule. So once a year, I get a pass.
Yeah, I get to wear mine all the time. They don't.
Oh.
Yeah. But
I work
it's just
from
preschool.
home now, so my boss said it's okay.
Oh, lucky you.
Mrs. Spina said it was all right.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. So, what's the first Star Wars Day you guys remember actually celebrating? Did you ever really celebrate it before, or just has it been something more recent that you've really started paying attention to?
You wanted to go, Dan, or
yeah, sure.
Just,
it's probably been a couple of years, the last few years probably, since they've really kind of been embracing it. It was always kind of a funny, like, May the 4th be with you, type of thing.
Yeah.
But I think like actual celebration, like marathoning the movies and stuff like that, probably within the last 5 years.
Yeah. Same. I feel that's kind of the same for me. Dev, what about you?
Yeah, I didn't start really recognizing it until after I went to Star Wars Celebration last year. And so when I got back, that was my first actual day I recognized it as a day to celebrate, and we did, special food that day, and just, kind of focused on Star Wars that whole day. And I also took treats to my school kids and stuff like that.
I really didn't celebrate. I remember vaguely in high school, many, many years ago, talking about, May the 4th be with you, oh, haha. It was just kind of a funny pun.
Yeah.
Based on the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I really feel like Spina said, in the last, I don't know, 5-ish years, it's really become kind of its own thing. Where people actually celebrate it. They have parties. They, like you're doing, making treats for, family, kids, friends, whatever. And, because really we didn't have a day to, it was just whatever day we felt like marathoning Star Wars. That's the day we did it. We didn't need a day to do it. So, and I think that still holds true. But now, because Star Wars is really, I feel like I don't want to say become a more popular fandom, although it kind of seems that way. There's a lot more, people aren't looked at the same way anymore for being Star Wars fans, if that makes sense. So it's almost like it's more accepted as normal culture. I don't know if this is making sense.
No, it
is.
It is perfectly, okay. Because even the stars in the movies recognize it as, and I think I mentioned this before in one of my blogs, Carrie Fisher says it's a verb. It's families do Star Wars together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We're not just, it's not just a book or a movie, but we do Star Wars things together. We collect Star Wars things. We wear Star Wars stuff. And it's multi-generational too, because, I started out, I got my kids into it, and there's going to be Star Wars, I know, on until I go to my grave, I bet. I'm hoping that's the case.
Yeah, hopefully it's not for a long time, though.
A long time from now, yes.
Absolutely.
That's right. Yeah, because we've already discovered that I'm one of the younger people in our little Star Wars group here. Yeah. But I was a senior in 2005 when Episode 3 came out, and I did the whole Jedi robe. I went to school in the day that the movie released before I went to the midnight release, and it was me and a few friends of mine who were not really part of that They didn't fit in the nerd stereotype. They were one was a football player, one was a cross country runner, and we all dressed up and went. And I think that was, to me, that felt like it was right on the cusp, because I remember getting made fun of before that, but at that point I wasn't really.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that it has been pretty recently since people have kind of embraced Star Wars specifically and nerd culture in general.
The nerd culture in general. Yeah, I could not admit to liking it or wear any shirt that said Star Wars. When I was in high school, I would have been made fun of.
So I was in high school between, I think, 92 and 95. That sounds about right. Maybe 91, 95. Anyway, and I was always in that group. I was that kid that had friends that were jocks, had friends that were, on drill team, dance team, cheerleaders, also had friends in the goth section, the country section. I knew somebody from everywhere,
right?
But I was not popular, so I don't really know what I should be categorized as in high school, but I knew so many people, and I think it gave me kind of a little bit of freedom to just like what I liked. But I was also still young enough that I kind of wanted to fit in, so I didn't really flaunt my nerddom too much. But I remember this, and I talked about this on Star Wars Hour last week, I think. I don't remember, but this guy, I remember giving out little homemade Velcro patches that he had made, and they were like little rectangles, different shapes, or not shapes, different colors, and they were supposed to be insignia that you were supposed to put on like your backpack or your notebook or whatever. And he's like, here, you're now the Grand Admiral of the fleet of whatever. And I was like, cool. You know, I was like, wait, what's this for? And he's like, Star Wars. They're re-releasing Star Wars. And I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome. So I had these patches on my backpack, and I was just so bizarre. But we didn't really dress up. Like dressing up in I didn't know a single person that did any kind of dressing up. No kind of cosplay at all. When I was in high school, I don't really remember that becoming a thing.
Except for Halloween, me neither. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, like Halloween was that obviously, but just not like you do now. Not like, I mean, there's. Mm-hmm. Kids like my niece's age who are, you know, dressing up and getting all these, you know, costumes on and stuff, and I would have loved to have done that.
Me too. I'm like, I wish I had been born 20 years later, because I would have had a ball right now.
Well, and that's the thing though too, is because like it wasn't a thing at my school. I just kind of made it my thing, because I had home ec that year, and they were like, you can make a pillow, like you can sew like a pillow, or I don't remember what else it was, and I was like, I could do that, or could I make a Jedi robe?
Yeah.
And my teacher was like, sure, if you want to. So I made my own Jedi robe.
That's
there
awesome.
You go.
Yeah, the pillow seems to be the thing that you do in home ec. It's like, I made a pillow in home ec too, but that was in, oh God, I took home ec, I think, in junior high. Oh boy.
Oh, man.
In the stupid bake sale with the horrible cookie.
Yeah, it was like, I already have enough pillows. I don't have enough Jedi robes.
Yeah. That's right. Do you still have that Jedi robe, Dan?
I do. I have it somewhere. It doesn't fit me as well anymore.
Well, you have
I do have it in the closet.
Good. That's good.
That seems to be, you know, part of getting older. Things don't fit. Oh boy. That's fun though. I would definitely be dressing up. Even now, if I could manage to drop a few pounds, I would probably dress up a little bit more. But now I've got all these podcasts and and webcasts and Facebook pages and websites that I'm running with all of you great people. So I don't have time for dressing up. Oh, I do have lots of T-shirts though. So pretty much any time somebody posts a one of those awesome viral tees on Facebook, they post it to my wall.
Oh, I know.
I'm like, oh, I have to buy that.
I have to have that one and that one.
The last one I bought was Vader's Dark Side Whiskey, I think, or something like that.
Oh, no.
This is like nice. 98 or 99%. I don't remember what it is, but I bought that. I had forgotten that I bought it, and it came in the mail, and I was like, oh, what's this?
Oh, surprise!
So, yeah, there might be a little bit of a spending problem that I have. So please stop posting T-shirts to my wall. Oh, boy.
I know, my husband, he's not into it, though. I don't know about your spouses, but, I mean, he likes it, and he supports my fandom to a limit. And most of that's, like, money.
Right.
How much is that going to cost me? In fact, today... or it was yesterday, he texted me and says, what is this $15 on PayPal for? So I look. And it's for, since December, I've been supporting a podcast.
Uh-oh.
But I just told him, don't tell him, that it's for my Star Wars club, because it's kind of my...
Lose you? Oh, there you are. I think we lost you for just a second.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So don't tell him.
Don't tell him, because I told him it was for a Star Wars club.
Club. Well, it's for Kanji Club.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. So I guess that was enough of a... But he did go to Build-A-Bear and made these for me and my daughter.
Oh, my God.
On his
That's awesome.
own. Crazy man.
got the mask. Okay, if you're gonna show yours, I'm gonna show mine. He's
Oh,
right.
do you have the Darth
I
Vader
have
one?
one. Yeah. Hold on. Let me get my butt up. I'll show it to you guys. Well, this
But you
is.
know what he did? He put the Imperial March in the Kylo Ren one. I don't know why. Because he
Instead
doesn't
of the
know what he's
Vader
doing.
one?
Yeah. But I didn't
Alright.
have the heart to tell him he did it wrong. You know.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that. Oh wow, the hair's all sorts of messed up now. Lordy. Oh, this is live television, people. And we don't have makeup artists. All right, so here's my
Oh, he's so cute.
my little
Ah,
Darth
very
Vader there.
nice.
Yeah,
I like him.
yeah. He's even got a little. What do you call this thing? Lightsaber.
Oh,
It lights up.
it lights up. That's awesome. I like him.
Yeah, I picked him up. They were, I think, buy one or 2 for $40. Buy one get one free, or 2 for $40,
Right.
something like that. I got them thinking, oh, I'm going to get this awesome deal, and I ended up walking out spending over $100 on 2 of them.
Wow.
My daughter got Chewbacca. So it's like when you go anywhere and they say, okay, here's the bear. Now, do you want this? Well, of course I do.
Yeah.
That's part of it. Okay, that's
my husband was saying.
$5. Yeah, like when you go to Chipotle or whatever, and you're like, I need sour cream and guac. Oh, that's an extra $1. Is that okay? Well, I want it, so I guess so. You know?
I have to spend it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much of a choice here. So, and he actually makes the breathing noises too. Like
Oh,
his
does
little
he?
yeah, his little button makes the breathing noises. And then they said, "Do you also
Mine
want a
doesn't do that.
heartbeat?" And I was like, "Darth Vader is, a black soul. He doesn't really need a
doesn't have
heartbeat." So no, I don't need that.
Oh, he does make the breathing
Yeah.
noise. Okay, well at least he got that right. He didn't put that in Kylo Ren.
Oh well, thank goodness for that. That's funny. Yeah, this one somewhere.
There he is.
Everybody's showing off their Build-A-Bears, and mine's at the shop.
It's at Build-A-Bear. You need to go
It's
get
at
one.
Build-A-Bear.
Next time.
Oh, it hasn't
Well,
been
I
built
was
yet.
just surprised because this is not something that he would normally get me, so
No, that's
That's
it was
great.
kind of cute that he did that.
Yeah.
And then he came home. He came home one time before with Captain Phasma Snuggie.
What? Interesting.
Seriously,
What is that, tinfoil? What is that?
a Snuggie. You know those blankets with the sleeves?
It's like that
Yeah,
insulation
no, I
blanket.
know what it is. Yeah,
It's
the
made
fire
out of
blanket.
that fireproof blanket that
Oh.
you put on people when they're on fire.
That's hysterical.
It looks like, but it has Captain Phasma on the front.
That's funny. I think you're onto something, Spina. We need to market that quick.
You totally market it, yeah. Absolutely.
Just
So-
pull one out of the fire extinguisher or whatever in a building and take it to
Just-
someone.
yeah,
Hey, look at
and
my
start
Captain
selling 'em.
Phasma blanket. Oh boy.
Oh, what? Wait, it's right
Well,
here. There it is. You can't tell it's her
Nice.
though.
So I had a question about like the Star Wars Day thing, because you were asking about like when we first started like celebrating it and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember it being unofficial for a long time, and then I feel
Yeah.
like it was maybe just last year or the year before that StarWars.com and Lucasfilm really like embraced it. Is that right? Or
I think you're right.
was it always
I don't
kind of a
remember it being. I just don't remember there being much of a push or advertising for it. And I think once Disney got a hold of it, and then with the Force Awakens and all the hype, I can see that they probably started making it a thing more than it was before. It was more just like a cute thing, Oh, it's May the 4th. May the 4th be with you.
Mhm.
Just like Empress was saying before.
Yeah, I think that's probably right. About the same time that Disney got a hold of it, they started putting money behind it and making it into a thing, an actual thing, which is fine.
Because wasn't it just like last April, toward the end of last April, they did Celebration, and that's where we first got like the table read picture or whatever it was.
I think so.
And maybe like and then like on May the 4th they released a teaser for Episode 7 to kind of like make it official or whatever.
Which teaser?
I don't
The
remember. I
teaser
thought there
was
was a teaser that
Thanksgiving.
came out.
The teaser was Thanksgiving,
Well,
2014.
they released like 3 or 4 teaser trailers
It
for
might have
the
been the
movie.
second or third one. Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
that might be
So,
right.
and maybe I was off on that. I couldn't remember, but I felt like we got like some celebration news, and then we got a little bit of extra news on May the 4th, and it kind of made it like it felt like official.
That could be very well.
When was Comic-Con, though? When was San Diego
It's
Comic-Con?
not until the end June or July usually. I think it's usually the end of July.
Okay, I was trying to think of if it was around that time or not, but I don't remember.
I know, but I remember that's when I think that's when the Rogue One trailer leaked, didn't it? Was it Comic-Con?
Yes, it was Comic-Con that it leaked, yeah.
I remember seeing that and going crazy for it. I was posting it everywhere within like 5 minutes. Like, oh my god, you guys have to see this! There's like, pages and sites that are much bigger than mine that were posting it too. I was like, I've already done it!
Well, that was really interesting too, because that was that shaky footage of the forest, and like it panned through and you heard the noise. The talking, and then right up and then you saw the Death Star.
Celebration. That was from Celebration, yeah.
Well, that was never officially released, was it?
Yeah.
I remember it was like a leaked video.
They didn't release it. It was exclusive to a panel at Celebration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that was all.
And then the next thing we got was the Rogue One teaser trailer, the official trailer for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the leaked footage. So I guess that was Celebration, or I don't know, whatever you guys call it. I have no idea.
I didn't know they even had a whole trailer done by that time.
Yeah.
Because I thought they hadn't even.
They did. That's what I thought was interesting.
Hey.
Kitty,
sorry.
Because I remember saying on our other show, on Star Wars Hour, that I thought that they were going to finally release that leaked trailer officially sometime in January. And they never did, and instead the next thing that we got, other than the cast photo, was just that last trailer that we just got, the most recent one.
Mm-hmm.
So.
So Dan, what are you gonna eat on Star Wars Day tomorrow with your dual video screens and gaming?
I wish I had some Wookiee cookies or stuff like that to eat, but probably not anything Star Wars themed. I'm not much of a baker. I mean, do they have Star Wars like food? And my taco shells I think still have Star Wars on them. I'll eat those.
My taco shells.
No, you can just name everyday stuff. Just rename it, because that's. Look at my blog. You can make hamburgers and call them Han Solo Nerf burgers.
That's what I'll do. I'll go to your blog and I'll pick something out and I'll try to make it on there.
You can do pork and beans and call them Porkins beans.
Okay.
That one was my favorite.
You can do French fries and call them Force fries.
Yeah, but make sure you check out the mixed drinks. You need to definitely check those out.
Yeah.
I'm interested in that for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, this one is called the Kylo Ren. Right here.
Ooh.
And that's yummy.
Oh, okay.
That's a yummy drink.
That looks very Kylo Ren-y. If I make the drink, does it come with the little figure?
No.
No, you can get that at the Hallmark store.
No, I was gonna say that looks familiar. That looks like the one that I have.
That's my 6-inch Black Series Kylo Ren.
Okay.
I have this guy, this
nice.
Kylo Ren Hallmark ornament.
Oh, the ornament Kylo Ren.
I have that one too.
I have a Darth Vader bank that he sits with, like awesome. Grandfather and grandson, because he's smaller than my bank.
Definitely.
So, speaking of like collections, you know what's funny? I just ran out of room on my shelf. I have like a little short bookcase for all my Star Wars stuff, and it's all just like recent stuff. No EU. I had to get rid of all that stuff a long time ago, so I started fresh, and now I have stuff spilling out of it. Now that Bloodlines came out.
Wow.
I think you need a new shelf.
Yeah.
I think so.
One. You just need another one.
I know. I need to. Yeah, I need to build one. That's what I need to do. But I got this little tiny place, so I had to cut back on everything.
Oh, yeah. I don't have any room really for anything. I've already taken over quite a bit of room in the house with my stuff. The desk is an absolute disaster. I have to take things to the office, and I also have to take things, put them in and out of rotation to be displayed because I just don't have room. And my husband is really not a fan of Star Wars, and he's not really a fan of all of my extracurricular activities. So he's kind of like, I don't understand what you have to talk about all the time. I'm like, it's Star Wars, duh. I can talk about it all day, every day. So it's kind of weird having a spouse that's not really into your fandom.
It is.
So,
yeah, that would be.
It kind of presents its own challenges too, because I really want to, talk about, Rogue One, and I remember when 7 came out, I wanted, like, he went with me to see it, so he was a sport about it, and he enjoyed it, but he was just like, he was over it. So when I told him I was going back to see it again, he's like, but we already saw that.
You saw that.
It's like,
oh, thank God I had my daughter to go with me multiple times. Right?
I took my daughter 3 times, and we had a great time. And then, I've got it on Blu-ray, and of course I had the digital download because I couldn't wait for the Blu-ray.
Me neither.
So I owned it twice over now. Oh boy. But
nice.
yeah, so probably tomorrow night I'll be watching I don't know, at least one of the Star Wars movies, but I don't know which one. And Kazuya's being a butt. Sorry.
It's okay.
Say hi.
Kitty kitty. Oh.
He's just, he doesn't want to look.
There you are. He's like, I don't want to do that.
He actually had a Star Wars shirt when he was smaller that he would wear, and but now he's too fat for it. Just like everybody else in the house, he's too fat. Can't fit into his clothes.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, yeah, so I don't really have any plans for tomorrow. I'm, get up, go to work. Maybe if I was about 20 years younger, my life would be more exciting. But,
yeah. I know my brother used to have big marathon watch parties. But now that he's become a father, he doesn't do that so much anymore.
Yeah, your priorities change,
Yeah.
You're able to do things up until you have kids, and then you can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Or you fit it in where you can. This little shit just bit me.
Oh, apparently she watched something from you. She hungry?
Oh, he's being a butt. Anyway, sorry. Mart's going to have to edit that part out.
It's not supposed to be formal, though, right? It's okay if the cat bites you.
No, it's not formal, but I really don't want the cat attacking me. He's a big dude. So, anywho, and then, my daughter's 10, and I know your daughter, Red5, is a little bit older, so
yeah, she's 19.
Yeah, so she's pretty, self-reliant. You can leave her for a while.
Yeah. But I do have a 13-year-old son, so I know where you're at.
Yeah.
I'm still have to be mom. Although, like last night, we did make mac and cheese in the microwave cups. Remember?
Yes, I did too.
But I didn't make it for him. I told him, go make that for yourself.
Yep. Yeah. Nadia made her own. I made one. I don't normally like the microwave mac and cheese.
She loves it. I love it.
Yeah, she does too. But she's 10. She doesn't know any better.
No.
I've had the mac and cheese that's got like the 4 cheeses and the truffle butter and stuff. All the good stuff in it.
Yummy.
Yeah.
Well, when my husband's out of town, it just makes no sense for me to make a big meal that only he and I are going to eat.
Yeah.
So we usually just have a lot of quick stuff.
Yeah, sandwiches, bowls of cereal, lots of that.
Yeah.
Really going for that Mom of the Year award.
That's right.
Oh boy. Yeah, Spina, you just wait. You'll get there. Oh gosh. Well, guys.
Yeah, this will be my first Star Wars day that I this will be the first Star Wars day that I actually have off, so that's why I'm kind of going.
Go all out. Yeah, you should take pictures.
Yeah, do like
Actually, if you want, I mean, if people want to watch, I'll be streaming it all day on YouTube under Mega Dan 64. That's my YouTube channel, so you can check it out.
Your Battlefront play, but you have PS4, don't you?
I do, yeah. I have it on PS4.
You're so bad. Did you try the new? Upgrades that they put up today?
I haven't yet. That's what I'm hoping to try out tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
I haven't played for a while. That's the thing. I've been away from Battlefront, so I'm jumping back in.
You can jump pack in your shield bubble now.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll definitely be trying. I mean, you're way higher level than I am.
Krystee's going, what the?
Shut up. I have not a clue. You can jump pack.
You can jump pack in your bubble.
Yeah, jump pack in your bubble, Dan. You need to do that. Get on that.
I'll get on that. I'll get on it right away.
Yeah, well, definitely. So I guess we can kind of wrap this up before we, start going too much into random conversation. But I want to thank both of you guys for joining me. Kind of last minute, Dan specifically. But
yeah.
Well, I'm glad he came on because I'm excited for his Star Wars Day. I'm going to be checking in on that. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, it was fun.
So, Dan, tell everybody where you can be found at.
I do a little bit of writing and stuff at TGR Entertainment. I also have, I produce the Star Wars Hour podcast, so you can hear me on there normally. And I just started a video game podcast that's going through there called Maverick Hunters. But mostly you can find me on Twitter. It's at Megadan64. That's about where I'm at most of the time.
On Twitter. On Twitter and podcasting. Yeah. And you do a great job editing our show that we do.
Oh, it sounds so good when I listen to it from.
Oh, me too.
Oh, and it's always fun to listen to.
We did that? Wow.
Yeah, that's Dan's magic touch. Otherwise, it would be a
and I guess
disaster.
if you're watching this on Star Wars Day and you're looking for something to do while you're cooking or anything like that, our new episode's up. It's available on iTunes for the TGR Star Wars Hour. So type in Star Wars Hour wherever you get podcasts, and you should be able to find it.
Absolutely. Red5Mom, where can we find you?
You can find me on Twitter at Red5Mom. My Twitch channel is Red5Mom. My Tumblr is Red5Mom. You can find me on the TGR Star Wars Hour sometimes, and on the TGRStarWars.net Galactic Roundtable. Where if you put in Red5Mom and you find somebody else, I think that'd be hard.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You cornered the market on that one.
Yeah,
I am. I have bought the name and I'm making it a thing. You just wait.
No, it's a thing.
It's a thing.
Yeah, if you can't find Red5Mom at Red5Mom, you're not trying hard enough.
No.
I am Krystee, and I am the Empress over at Diary of a Sith Chick. I am also the co-host of TGR Star Wars Hour and one of the contributors to this fine webcast, Conversations in Coruscant, which is just, as you can tell, a very free-form, conversational type webcast. And you can find it at Gamatube on YouTube, and you can also find Gamatube on Twitter at Gamatube. So I highly suggest you check them out. There's lots of other shows on Gamatube on their YouTube channel that you can choose from. There's like Game of Thrones, and there's a cooking show. There's our little show that we're doing now. Definitely a lot of content on there that you're going to want to check out. There's something for everyone. So, Gamatube on YouTube and at Gamatube on Twitter. And we will see you next time. Have a very happy Star Wars Day, everyone.
May the 4th be with you, everyone. Yes.
Yeah.
Bye.
Because he was angry and very unpredictable, because he was very tantrum-esque, and it's like you really didn't know what this guy was going to do.
I mean, he just tells him some bad news and he just destroys a console right in front of him. And then he goes, oh, and he's just trying to tell him the truth. He's like, and there was a girl. And he just, what girl?